After getting the information about product and price in Cebu, napagpasyahan ni Dora na mag-travel in different places to gather information about the importance of place in putting up a business.
Si Diane! The location of her business is great, and it's also evident that she considers some factors in choosing the place. Matawagan nga ng matanong siya. Oh! Hi Diane! I'm sorry to call you during your working hour, but I needed to ask you some question regarding the factors that you consider in choosing the place of your business.
Hello to Dora. I assume that you are now interested in starting a business, so I really want to help you. However, I'm in a meeting right now, so I can't help you. I'm really sorry.
I don't want to say sorry, Diane. I'm sorry. I think I disturbed you.
It's alright. We took a break for 15 minutes. Ganito na lang, I will send you the address of our company as well, the date and time para mas mapag-usapan natin ng maayos together with my co-owner. However, medyo malayo ang place. Can you go here all by yourself?
Of course, I can go there. I am actually in a travel just to get different facts about marketing strategies. Thank you so much for the help, Diane. It means a lot.
No problem, Dora. I'll hang up. I will just send to you the date, time, and place and just text me if you need something else.
Hello, Diane. I just arrived here and right in front of your building of your company. Should I enter na ba or I just wait you here?
Dora, buti naman you arrived safely. You can enter na. I'll inform the front desk na lang na I have a visitor so you can enter.
Thank you, Diane.
No problem, Dora. I also inform my co-owners para we can gather na lang here in my office.
Sige, I'll come in na.
Here she comes!
Hello, Dora. We've heard from Diane that you needed some help and advice, especially sa place.
Yes, I'm gathering information kasi so that I can also start my own business.
Okay, Dora, we got you.
So sa place, there are 5 important topics that you need to know. First, the marketing channel, its kinds and channel levels. Second is the supply chain and the value delivery network. Third is the major channel alternatives. Fourth is the channel management decision. And lastly, we have the channel behavior and organization.
There's a lot pala. Okay, I'll take note that.
So I will discuss to you the first thing that you need to know, which is the marketing channel. Marketing channels are the organizations that help together in producing product and services for customers.
Does each member play a certain function or role?
Each member of the channel has specialized role to play. They all function together and help to complete a transaction. They gather and distribute information, develop and spread engaging offers, find customers, find ways to meet the buyer's taste, and negotiate for an agreement. While the other members of the channel fulfill the completed transactions, they transport, distribute, and store goods. They are also underfinanced and using funds to cover the expenses while considering the risks that they might face. There are different kinds of marketing channels. We have the communication channel, distribution channel, and service channel. Communication channel focuses on delivering and receiving messages from target buyers. Distribution channel helps in displaying, selling, and delivering products to buyers. Service channel helps in carrying out transactions with potential buyers. We also have 2 different lengths of channels. We have the direct marketing channel, while the other one is indirect marketing channel. Direct marketing channel has no intermediary levels, while the indirect marketing channel contains 1 or more intermediary levels.
Thank you. I'll note that. What about the supply chain and the value delivery network?
Next, we have supply chain. Supply chain is a network between a company and its suppliers to produce and distribute a specific product to the final buyer. The network includes the different activities, people, entities, information, and resources. The primary concerns of supply chain management are the best cost of materials and effective product delivery. It is efficient because it can reduce consumer costs but it can increase profit. Often, different stages within the supply chain are referred to upstream or downstream. Upstream operations are those in which the materials how into the organization. For example, in the petroleum industry locating underground or underwater oil resources, characterizes the upstream process. The upstream process in this industry involves bringing oil and gas to the surface. In other words, upstream stage in the production process may also manifest itself as a supplier providing raw materials to manufacturers or other business that ultimately process the materials. While in downstream operations are those in which the material, mostly in the form of finished products, flow away from the organization to the customers. For example, in downstream processes, the oil and the gas industry, the downstream process consists of converting crude oil into other products and then selling those products to customers. Thus, oil refineries represent a structure that can operate within the downstream process. However, any kind of plant that processes raw materials may qualify as operating within the downstream stage or the production. Next, the value delivery network. It is a network that is made up of the company, its suppliers, its distributors, and ultimately its customers who partner with each other to improve the performance of the entire delivery customer's value. The main motive of the value delivery network is to provide the customers with a better value. For example, in Shopee, the interaction between the buyer and the buyer will possibly become seller, then the seller will possibly become buyer once they sign up and agree to the agreement provided by the company.
Okay, so that what it is. Are there any alternative for channel?
Yes, there are. We have three major channel alternatives. First, the vertical marketing system, which producers, wholesalers, and retailers act as a unified system. Vertical marketing system can take several forms. In a corporate BMS, one member of a distribution channel owns the other members. In an administered BMS, one member of the channel is large and powerful enough to coordinate the activities of the other members without an ownership stake. And the contractual BMS consists of independent firms joined together by contract for their mutual benefit. One type of this is a retailer cooperative, in which a group of retailers buys from a jointly owned wholesaler. Another type of this is a franchise organization, in which a producer licenses a wholesaler to distribute its products. Next is the horizontal marketing system. It refers to a marketing system whereby two or more companies at one level join together to follow a new marketing opportunity. Companies might join forces with competitors or non-competitors. For example, Walmart partners with McDonald's to place express versions of McDonald's restaurants in Walmart stores. Lastly, we have the multi-channel distribution system, which is a method or structure in which a single company sets up two or more sales and marketing channels to reach one or more customer segments. For example, Goodyear develops, manufacture, markets, and distribute tires for various applications. It sends products to its supplier, partners, auto service centers, and retailers like Walmart. Multi-channel distribution system offer many advantages to companies, but it can generate conflict as more channels compete for customer and sales.
But how do you decide in forming, maintaining, and evaluating the marketing channel member? Are there any alternatives to consider regarding those?
Good question, Dora. Once the company has reviewed its channel alternatives and determined the best channel design, it must implement and manage the chosen channel. Under channel management decision, we have selecting channel member, managing and motivating channel member, and evaluate channel member. Sa pagsiselect ng channel members, the company should determine what characteristics distinguish the better ones. Kailangang i-evaluate yung channel members' years in business, other lines carried, location, growth and profit record, and also the cooperativeness and repetition for the success of the business enterprise. Next is managing and motivating channel member. For example, Amazon and P&G work closely to accomplish their joint goal of selling consumer packaged goods profitably online. kailangan ang dalawang company ay nagtutulungan. So, sa example, yung PNG products ay nadidistribute sa Amazon and then distributed to customers. So, para ma-distribute yung products, ginamit yung Amazon, which is they sell online. And lastly, evaluate channel member. Dito naman sa pag-evaluate ng channel members, kailangan i-check yung progress ng company together with channel members. So, for example, yung sa Amazon and PNG, dapat i-check yung kung okay ba yung pagdi-distribute ng products sa customers, kung walang damage o pagkakaroon ng kulang ng products to ensure that they are bringing value to customers.
So there are factors to consider when you select? That's great! Because you're able to know the different strong and weak points. And on the evaluating part, you'll be able to know the measure if there are any errors made by the channel members.
Lastly, we have the channel behavior and organization. It's composed of channels, distribution channels, marketing channels, and channel conflict. Channels are made up more than just boxes and arrows on paper. They are behavioral systems consisting of real companies and people who interact to accomplish their individual and collective goals. Like group of people, sometimes they work well together and sometimes they don't. Let's go on distribution channel. Distribution channel is a chain of businesses or intermediaries through which a good or services passes until it reaches the final buyer or the end consumer. Distribution channels can include wholesalers, retailers, distributors, and even the internet. Marketing channel is also known as channels of distribution. Every product is different from one another, and so are their channels of distribution. For example, a Nike dealer depends on Nike in making designs of shoes that meet the customer's needs and satisfaction. In return, Nike will depend on the dealers in persuading the customers to buy. Channel conflict. Channel conflict occurs when two or more partners in a sales channels disintermediate each other. For example, when a retailer goes directly to a manufacturer to launch a dope product. Under channel conflict, we have horizontal conflict and vertical conflict. Horizontal conflict refers to a disagreement among two or more channel members at the same level. For example, a shoe manufacturer has deals with two wholesalers, each contracted to sell products to retailers in different regions. Vertical conflict, on the other hand, occurs between two different types of members in a channel. For example, if the shoe manufacturer discovers its products are arriving at retail stores later than scheduled, a conflict might develop between the manufacturer and the wholesaler responsible for shipping the retailers.
Thank you, everyone! I think I've gathered information today. Thank you so much for your help.
No worries, Dora. Just call me when you have any other questions regarding that we have discussed today. We'll gladly help you.
Thank you! I'll surely contact you guys if I ever have questions. See you around!
After talking to someone business owner, napagdesisyonan na niyang umuwi, but the atmosphere suddenly changed. Dora was blown by the wind in an unknown place.
Looks like it's a rainy day ahead, people, so don't forget your umbrellas and stay dry. Oh, hi, Dora. How may I help you? Come on, let's go.
Yes! Oh, yes! We're ready!
Do you see the word promotions? It refers to the entire set of activities which communicate the product, brand, or services to the user. This marketing mix is about making people aware, attract, and induce to buy our product in preference over others. For your clear comprehension, let's talk about major promotion tools. First is the advertising. It refers to the messages that are paid for by the sellers and are meant to inform or influence the market, like the commercials or televisions for the advertisement part in a newspaper. Next one is sales promotions, that is considered as a part of the whole promotion effort. For example, the payday sale in Shopee, promo of buy one get one free, or sellers limited freebies or giveaways. The third tool is the personal selling, which is done face-to-face and requires effective interpersonal skills in marketing. We always see this in the public market. The fourth one is the public relations, which often referred to as free advertising. It is only makes maintaining favorable image and building good relationships with the public it serves. Lastly, the direct and digital marketing means the electronic delivery of relevant communications to specific recipients. It includes the direct mail, email, catalogs, online and social media, mobile marketing, and many more. Despite the fact that the promotions is a company company's primary engagement and communications activities, the marketing mix, the promotions, products, price, and locations must be coordinated for the maximum impact. That's all. Hope you get it. Thank you.
So clear. Thank you. I heard you said the word communication, Mom Angie. How it can be applied in marketing?
Let's now take a view of how communication process. Because customers differ, communications programs need to be developed for specific segments, niches, and even individual. Thus, the communication process should start with an audit of all the potential touchpoints to target customers and may have with the company and its brands. To communicate effectively, marketers need to understand how communication works.
If marketers need to understand how communication works, what are the elements of communication?
Communication involves 9 elements. The first one is a sender. Sender is considered as the first element in communication. These are individuals, groups, or organizations who initiates the communication. Second, we have encoding. Encoding is a process of turning thoughts into communication. This can be done through phone calls, texts, emails, and face-to-face. Third is we have message. Message is the content of the communication process. This is conveyed via words or signs and symbols. Is media. Media is a means or channels of transmitting message from sender to the receiver. It indicates the use of verbal or non-verbal language. Fifth is decoding. Decoding is a process of interpretation and translation of coded information into a comprehensible form. It is how an audience member able to understand and interpret the message. Sixth is receiver. Receiver is to whom a message is directed. The receiver is also called the audience or decoder. Seventh is response. Response is the action or reaction of the receiver after getting the message. Eighth is a feedback. Feedback ensures the receiver has received the message and interpreted it correctly as it was intended by the sender. Last, we have noise. Noise refers to anything that interferes with the communication process between the speaker and the audience.
Thank you for sharing that to us. She's right. How we can be effectively develop marketing communication for our business.
Hi Dora, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Who are you?
I'm Danon and I have the magic answer for your question. Welcome to the steps on developing effective marketing communications. Sabihin natin isa kang reseller ng prestige beauty products. What must be the first thing you have to consider? Wala nang iba kundi ang iyong ideal customers. Get to know them and make a decision regarding your marketing strategies. Next, establish your goal. In general, it pertains pursuing the ideal market to buy your products. And what do you think you gain from having regular customers? Correct! And the third step is formulating a good design of a message. To ensure the effectiveness of marketing communication that you have developed, you have to carefully consider the entire details that you need. Yes, and the next step is what channels will you use to build the connection between you and your customers? Is it face-to-face, on the phone, via mail or email, or is it through internet chat? After that, you have to select a person who will act as a communicator. The more famous he is, the more you can persuade your target customers. Technically, yes. Now the last thing you have to do is collecting feedbacks by researching the effect of your product on ideal customers. And hola, you are done!
What a brilliant information! But is there any form of marketing strategies that I can use in the process of marketing communication?
Yes, Dora, I almost forgot that. The first one is a marketing strategy that are still widely used nowadays despite having a dominance of fast-growing digital marketing tools. It is called traditional direct marketing, which has 6 forms that includes personal selling, direct mail marketing, catalog marketing, telemarketing, direct response television marketing, and kiosk marketing. It is a strategy that uses a one-to-one communication with customers. The next one will be discussed by my friend, Michigan. Have a nice trip on our story. Adios!
Here I am. What's up, Dora?
Nice to meet you. Can you help me to understand what is the next marketing strategy?
These days, people connect digitally with information, brands, and to each other at almost any time and from almost everywhere. So, the next marketing strategy is digital and social media marketing. That refers to the using of digital marketing tools such as websites, social media, mobile apps and ads, email marketing, online video, and blogs that engage consumers anytime, anywhere via their digital devices, and it consists of 3 forms. The first form is online marketing. It refers to the marketing via the internet using company websites, online advertising and promotions, online videos, email marketing, and blogs. So here in online marketing, there are two sites, the marketing websites and brand community websites. Between these two, the brand community websites is much better as it presents brand and engaged customers. The second form is social media marketing. When we say social media, it is an independent and commercial online social networks where people congregate and socialize, share messages, pictures, opinions, videos, and other content. These days, it seems like everyone is buddying up on Facebook, tuning into the day's hottest videos on YouTube, and sharing photos on Instagram and Snapchat. And wherever consumers congregate, marketers will surely follow.
As this strategy has been rapidly growing recently, what could be the pros and cons of it?
Using social media present both advantages and challenges. On the plus side, social media are targeted and personal, interactive, cost-effective, and immediate and timely. But the biggest advantage of social media is their engagement and social sharing capabilities. It also has challenges. First, its results are hard to measure, and second, it is largely user-controlled. The third and last form is mobile marketing. It features marketing messages, promotions, and other content delivered to the on-the-go consumers using their mobile devices. And marketers uses mobile marketing to engage customers during buying and relationship building process. That's all. We're done. Bye, Dora.
Wow! Thank you! We've learned a lot mission accomplished. Team Ajo's promotion world.
After collecting all the information that she needed, Dora go back to her hometown in Pangasinan. When she arrived, she rechecked the information that she needed and decided to start her own business as well.
Now that I've collected all the information that I need, I can now start my own business. I will do my very best to provide my customer needs as well as making some profit.
Ang lahat ng pinagdaan ni Dora ay nagbunga ng maganda. Her business became very successful at maraming mga customer ang talagang binabalik-balikan ang kanyang mga produkto. Hindi maiaalis sa kanyang mukha ang kasiyahan ng kanyang nadarama. Even though she went through many hardships, she still managed to survive all of those things and still made her business grow more.
At dyan nagtatapos ang kwento tungkol kay Adoration P. Nagpala. I hope na nagustuhan ninyo ang kanyang kwento at sana ay marami kayong natutunan.
Thank you for that, Lola. We've learned a lot po. I also wrote some takeaways po.
Wow!
And yes po, I've learned that marketing is not just about promoting or advertising your product po pala, Lola. It's more than that po pala.
Mga apo, basta lagi ninyong tatandaan na when it comes to business, don't push people to where you want to be. Meet them where they are. It only means that you should not push people to buy your products. All you have to do is observe your customer, their needs and wants. Provide and introduce it to them and they will surely buy it without selling it.
That's all, Lola. You will surely remember that. By the way, Lola, ano po palang complaint niyo po? Para po sila lagi namin dito na. Makaalam lang sa namin ito tawag ay yun bakit si Lola ba?
Guys, ang complete name ni Lola ay Adoration P. Nagpala.